miss you and wish you were here. I remember all the times we spent together as a child, playing red light, green light when the weather was mild. Now with the child, wishing you could do the same. As he looks at your picture, trying to pull it out the frame. The smiles he gave when he looked into your beautiful face. My love for you in my heart will always have a place. Once you were gone, it was like it meant without a trace. Now it's Christmas dinner, we bow our heads and say grace. 3 years later, my mother still feels the sorrow, turning back the hands of time so I could see you tomorrow. Without you in the that's a really different place. The memory in the song, it'll never go to waste. Never realized you did the problems we had faced. One thing I would miss is the people that I faced. I hold your picture close in my heart constantly, just wishing I could see you one more time instantly. As the baby grows, he could be your cover, laying on your chest like a pigskin rug. Now you lay there in the ground, nice and snug. But I wanna tell you I love you and give you one big hug. Can't believe you're gone, now I sing this song for your memory. In the dead that was so wrong, you'll never be forgotten. Never in my life, more pain in my heart than a slice from a knife. Can't believe you're gone, now I sing this song for your memory. In the dead that was so wrong, you'll never be forgotten. Never in my life, more pain in my heart than a slice from a knife. Can't believe you're gone, can't believe you're gone. Can't believe you're gone, can't believe you're gone. The day you went into the hospital, I became real sad. Almost died from a simple operation, made me real mad. Reminiscing about all the good times we had. Seeing through the oxygen to keep your life bad. I would go to see you crying on your hand. Couldn't even talk, so my mother took a stand. Didn't realize I would never see you again. Talking to myself, now I'm wanting this to ever end. I said I loved you, then I went home, but it didn't feel right. Knowing you were gonna die, but not without a fight. The days went long, the nights even longer. Hoping that your heart decided to get stronger. But when you finally passed, we all heard a rumble. The unity we had, our boys, it all crumbled. Slowly fell apart like a trunk who would stumble. Family so far apart, you can't hear a mumble. I felt like a pawn, watching you down like a fawn. The contract was on as you would be dead by dawn. But on the next day, laying in your bed, already gone. Here I am now, writing you this song. Can't believe you're gone, now I sing this song for your memory. In the dead that was so wrong, you'll never be forgotten. Never in my life, more pain in my heart than a slice from a knife. Can't believe you're gone, now I sing this song for your memory. In the dead that was so wrong, you'll never be forgotten. Never in my life, more pain in my heart than a slice from a knife. Can't believe you're gone, can't believe you're gone. Can't believe you're gone, can't believe you're gone. You get so much for us, playing kickball, the may I saying before I lay me down to sleep as a lullaby. As close as I got, as much as I miss you. I'm holding myself back so I don't need a tissue. My mom is devastated, saying you should be here. Sitting there crying, wishing you would just reappear. God has you now, but you'll be severely pierced. Like a priest to a baby, the head will be kissed. Now living in a better place than living here with us. While your soul's on a journey and your body lays breathless. There were times that I lay awake, sit there and cry. It hit pretty hard, trying to keep an eye dry. Sitting at night, talking, you always asking why. Did you have to be taking my, oh my? Every night before I sleep, I'd look to the sky, wishing I had wings of strength so that I could fly. All I ever wanted to do was just say goodbye. So all I could do was smoke a blunt and get high. Knowing you watching over us on the other side. Grandma, I love you from now till the day I die. Can't believe you're gone, can't believe you're gone. 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 Can't believe you're gone, now I sing this song for your memory. In the dead that was so wrong, you'll never be forgotten. Never in my life, more pain in my heart than a slice from a knife. Can't believe you're gone, now I sing this song for your memory. In the dead that was so wrong, you'll never be forgotten. Never in my life, more pain in my heart than a slice from a knife. Can't believe you're gone, can't believe you're gone. Can't believe you're gone, can't believe you're gone. So wrong, you'll never be forgotten. Never in my life, more pain in my was mild. Now with the child, wishing you can do the same. As he looks at your picture, trying to pull it out the frame. The smiles he gave when he looked into your beautiful face. My love for you in my heart will always have a place. Once you were gone, it was like it meant without a trace. Now it's Christmas dinner, we bow our heads and say grace. 3 years later, my mother still feels the sorrow, turning back the hands of time so I could see you tomorrow. Without you in the mess, a really vivid place. The memory in the song, it'll never go to waste. Never realized it, that the problems we had faced. One thing I would miss is the people that I faced. I hold your picture close in my heart constantly, just wishing I could see you one more time instantly. As the baby grows, he could be your cuddle bug. I'm laying on your chest like a pigskin rug. Now you lay there in the ground, nice and snug. But I wanna tell you I love you and give you one big hug. Can't believe you're gone, now I sing this song for your memory. In the death that was so wrong, you'll never be forgotten. Never in my life, more pain in my heart than a slice from a knife. Can't believe you're gone, now I sing this song for your memory. In the death that was so wrong, you'll never be forgotten. Never in my life, more pain in my heart than a slice from a knife. Can't believe you're gone, can't believe you're gone. Can't believe you're gone, can't believe you're gone. The day you went into the hospital, I became real sad. Almost died from a simple operation, made me real mad. Reminiscing about all the good times we had. Seeing through the oxygen to keep your life bad. I would go to see you crying on your hand. Couldn't even talk, so my mother took a stand. Didn't realize I would never see you again. Talking to myself, now I'm wanting this to ever end. I said I loved you, then I went home, but it didn't feel right. Knowing you were gonna die, but not without a fight. The days went long, the nights even longer. Hoping that your heart decided to get stronger. But when you finally passed, we all heard a rumble. The unity we had, our boys, it all crumbled. Slowly fell apart like a trunk who would stumble. Family so far apart, you can't hear a mumble. I felt like a pawn, watching you down like a pawn. The contract was on as you would be dead by dawn. But on the next day, laying in your bed, already gone. Here I am now, writing you this song. Can't believe you're gone, now I sing this song for your memory. In the death that was so wrong, you'll never be forgotten. Never in my life, more pain in my heart than a slice from a knife. Can't believe you're gone, now I sing this song for your memory. In the death that was so wrong, you'll never be forgotten. Never in my life, more pain in my heart than a slice from a knife. Can't believe you're gone, can't believe you're gone. Can't believe you're gone, can't believe you're gone. You get so much for us, playing kickball, the may I saying before I lay me down to sleep as a lullaby. It's close as I got, as much as I miss you. I'm holding myself back so I don't need a tissue. My mom is devastated, saying you should be here. Sitting there crying, wishing you would just reappear. God has you now, but you'll be severely pierced. Like a priest to a baby, the head will be kissed. Now living in a better place than living here with us. While your soul's on a journey and your body lays breathless. There were times that I lay awake, sit there and cry. It hit pretty hard, trying to keep an eye dry. Sitting at night, talking, you always asking why. Did you have to be taking my, oh my? Every night before I sleep, I'd look to the sky, wishing I had wings of strength so that I could fly. All I ever wanted to do was just say goodbye. So all I could do was smoke a blunt and get high. Knowing you watching over us on the other side. Grandma, I love you from now till the day I die. Can't believe you're gone, can't believe you're gone. 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 Can't believe you're gone, now I sing this song for your memory. In the death that was so wrong, you'll never be forgotten. Never in my life, more pain in my heart than a slice from a knife. Can't believe you're gone, now I sing this song for your memory. In the death that was so wrong, you'll never be forgotten. Never in my life, more pain in my heart than a slice from a knife. Can't believe you're gone, can't believe you're gone. Can't believe you're gone, can't believe you're gone. So wrong, you'll never be forgotten. Never
everybody, and welcome to the Grove and our mess of, YouTube world that we're living in. Had to redo the lovely link again because I was playing music that I guess I shouldn't have been playing. Oh well, we're here. I don't know how many people are watching as of yet and all the confusion. So if anybody is in fact watching, I see a couple people are. You can, if you feel like leaving a comment, look to the right. It says where's the comments, and we can chit-chat that way until we figure out a better chat solution that we usually have, I should say. But if you feel like saying anything in the comments, we will answer through there. We can chit-chat. And that's all gravy and buttery and everything. But tonight's show, we're going to cover a bunch of stuff. We got amusement park news all over the place. We got American Coaster Enthusiast events. I'm going to talk about my little time finally on the New England Sky Screamer. Talk about Six Flags New England paint craze and anything else that gets brought up along the way during the show. And anybody that's tuning in, everybody keeps popping in and out. To the right is the comment section. Feel free to leave a comment there. We can chit-chat. If you got a question, if you got a rumor, if you want to tell me I'm fat and smelly, whatever works for you, so be it. But we'll get into the New England Sky Screamer thing because it's definitely something awesome. But in a little bit, once everybody starts gathering around the campfire as they're watching me on a Thursday night, I know some people complained about the Thursday night switch just because it was. I guess it's a great TV night, and not as many people are going to be watching this, unfortunately, because there's a lot of people off in California because this week, and I should say starting Sunday, is CoasterCon, and unfortunately I'm here and not there. But to those that are out there, I hope you're having fun and keep me in your pocket and your cell phone or whatever. And there's a lot of great things coming out that I've seen already for people I know that are there. Some people went to Alcatraz, and I want to go so bad. But you know, that's for another trip, another time. I may be able to go out there, maybe even this year, surprisingly. There might be a hookup for me to go. Not for CoasterCon, of course, but, you know, and whatnot. But still. Ooh, I see the people jumped up. Again, to the right of the screen that you are watching on YouTube is the chat, is the comments. Just leave something there. We will hit everything up as it goes on. I don't know how long it takes to do its thing. Oh, yep, see, there they are. You're fat and smelly. Yes, I am fat and smelly. But, yeah, just keep leaving a comment. We'll talk about it as the time goes on. Whatever you want to bring up, just bring it up. And we'll answer all that as time goes on because a lot of cool things going on and whatnot. And let's kick into the news. Let me find my news here. I have it all here somewhere. All right, let's get cracking. Let's crack the whip. All right, this is something coming out of Arizona. I don't know how many people are familiar with Rob Zombie. Everybody knows he's a hard rocker, crazy dude, awesome movie director. Well, if you didn't know, he has his own haunted attraction. It was in California last year. This year, it's moving to Arizona. It will return this year. It's moved from Southern California to Arizona. It's at Westworld of Scottsdale from September 19th to November 1st. The opening night is going to feature a concert by Rob Zombie. This year's version will feature 3 haunts in one. Captain Spaulding's Clown School in 3D, Lords of Salem in Total Blackout, and the Devil's Rejects outside on Bloody Boulevard. You can take in the freak show, performers, music, roaming characters, food, drinks, games, and more. Matter of fact, what do you call it? If you guys remember, what do you call it? When I did that interview with the guy from The Walking Dead, that was Axel, Lou Temple. What is this? I'm making sure everything's right before I keep going on and look like an idiot and nobody's really watching. Oh, okay. Everything's working, I guess. But anyways, that guy Axel from The Walking Dead, when I did that interview last October, he was going to it, and he helps out and all that stuff. And from what I hear about the Rob Zombie haunted house thing. It's pretty cool. It's pretty gruesome. So sometime in my life, hopefully, it keeps doing it. That I'd like to go check it out. Everybody knows me. I'm a big horror buff. I do my own haunt in my front yard for Halloween. Attracts a lot of people, well over 200 every year. But it's definitely something that, for somebody that likes horror stuff, I like it. So if you're heading out to the Arizona area, be sure to check it out during those dates. But during those dates, I'm going to be at Fall Con, and I can't wait. All right, what's the next thing? Pigeon Forge. Everybody and their mother goes to Pigeon Forge. They mainly go to the area because they want to go to Dollywood, but also, there's so many attractions around there. You go to Gatlinburg, you see that city, it's got all kinds of crazy things. But in Pigeon Forge, Alpine Coaster number 2 is being built. They started the clearing and all that, and it's going to be called the Goat Coaster. And it's going to be behind the Goats on the Roof attraction. They're already selling T-shirts, even though the ride isn't even built yet. But if you want to keep, as fast as the other one went up, so probably by the end of the year, this one should be up. And then, so now you'll be able to have 2 Alpine Coaster credits when you do, head over to Pigeon Forge. So keep, once we find out what the deal is for sure, what's going on, we'll keep you informed. And by all means, I need to get up there and try the first one out. And I need to get back to Dollywood. Dollywood's such an awesome place. I don't know. I mean, I went there once. I want it to update automatically. I don't know who's doing video from CoasterCon this year, but we do have Dave and Jody and Tony and May out there. And between Tony and Dave, there's probably going to be a buku boatload of stuff that's going to come from them that they'll probably hand over to me, and we can show it on the show. So you got the 2 crazy guys there taking a million pictures and stuff. So hopefully they send me everything that I can get off them. Or maybe they can make a video and send me the video, or give it to Lugo. Lugo can make the video. I don't know. Somebody can do the video. It's just one of those things that it's possibly going to be a lot of fun. I mean, it's out in California. You're going to have California's Great America. You're going to have Six Flags Discovery Kingdom, Gilroy Gardens, Santa Beach Boardwalk, Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk, and then people are going to go, the day after down to Six Flags Magic Mountain, and I know people are staying longer and going to Universal and Knott's Berry Farm, and God knows where else they're going to go. People are doing Alcatraz, and they're hanging out in the Bay Area, seeing the Golden Gate Bridge, and blah, 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 all that cool stuff. So it's definitely something that is something to look out for. So hopefully I can persuade them to give me the stuff, and we can play and see what they saw through their eyes. They're out there having fun, so whatever I can get will be definitely great. All right, what's the next thing? All right, here's a 2015 rumor for Knott's Berry Farm that I'm hearing about. There's a rumor going around that in the old dinosaur, what the hell? Oh, the old Kingdom of the Dinosaur building. And it looks like possibly could be another dark ride for 2015 with the success of the log flume and with the mine train they're doing this year. It looks like they're going to be doing something. I don't know what it's going to be called, but it could be something similar along the lines of what they did out in Canada's Wonderland with the Wonder Mountains Galaxy Guardians, whatever they call that thing. So if you're looking to see, we're going to keep an eye out on that, because I know everybody likes to go to Knott's Berry Farm. I've never been, unfortunately, and everybody seems to be, they love that park. They love all the California parks. So if they do that, it could be a really good addition to the park. I don't remember the Mountain Guardian thing, and evidently it was there when I went in '95. Some kind of iteration of it was there, in fact, but I don't remember. I don't really remember much of the park. I had to go look up to see what rides were there in '95 that were operational, and that's what I rode. I rode everything in the park, and I didn't know. I remember just riding everything, just waiting in lines and going ride to ride to ride to ride to ride. And evidently, what I found out was Top Gun opened the year that I went. I didn't even know. I didn't realize. I waited in a long line for it, but I went. I need to go back, kind of refresh my memory. Let's see. The next step in the news department is Hollywood Studios and Walt Disney World. Well, everybody, if you don't know, there's another Marvel movie coming out this year called Guardians of the Galaxy. Well, if you're there starting July 4th, I'm not exactly sure how long, but they're going to be giving you a preview in 3D for Guardians of the Galaxy in the ABC studio inside the park. I guess they're really trying to push this movie to get people to, go to the theater, go see it, and all that stuff. So hopefully the movie isn't horrible, because, I mean, it's not main characters, like you got the Hulk and you got the Avengers, and all that. You got, Thor and Iron Man and Captain America and the list goes on and on with all the the Marvel characters, but these guys aren't as popular as them. So hopefully this movie doesn't turn out to be a bust. But in any case, if you're into that kind of thing and you want to see the movie, want to see the preview of it, whether it's the full movie, half a movie, 10 minutes of the movie, starting July 4th, you'll be able to check that out. All right. Let's see, I don't know if there's any more comments. Let's just see. Any more? No, no more. That's it. There's only one person leaving comments. Very disappointed with you people. Very disappointed. Hey, look at that. I see myself on the screen. Anyway. So what's next on the list? What's next on the list? You guys are awful quiet tonight. I don't know if you guys know how to hit the comment button. But usually guys are striking up a chatter all night long. And tonight, very disappointed in you people. Usually you guys are talking. Don't worry. I'm not going to bite your fingers as you type. Anyway, where are we? I went too far. Too far. All right. Is this the last tidbit of news, or do I have more? Oh, no, I have more. The next bit... Actually, I'm going to make this one the last bit, because this is a good bit. Let's talk Cedar Point. They had a pretty disastrous weekend. First, a main water pipe burst, so it shuts the park down for Saturday, Sunday. So those who went to Costa Mania on Friday were lucky and got to enjoy it. But Saturday, Sunday, that park was shut down, no water, so they couldn't open the park. Then, during all this, a fight breaks out and 16 employees stop brawling. And I don't know if it's 1, 2, or a bunch, are also getting charged with assault on a police officer. So there was some big fight between 16 people, and it seems like they were all, if you look at the, at the articles you see all over the news, they all seem to have come from Michigan. So the people of Michigan have rose up and started beefing and fighting and all that, and hopefully Cedar Point bounced back from this, because, it's kind of bad to see, hey, we're closed, we have no water. And then while that's going on, you got employees battling it out with each other. Maybe they were drunk or partying too hard. Somebody did a number 2 in the bathroom and they blew it out. And somebody got mad and started punching them in the face. Like, I told you go in the woods. Or go in the lake and take a dump. Not here. It stinks in here. Maybe like that happened. That's the only thing I can envision that actually happened. Drunk and pooping. And then they're just doing it all over the place. And somebody got mad because it really stunk. They had like tacos or something. All right, let's get into this. This isn't the last bit. I got one more bit because it has to do with Ace events coming up and stuff like that and all that. But anyways, Six Flags New England paint craze. I did not do it, and I kind of wish I did. When we had our dinner, me and the kids and Luco, we went to Macho Nacho, and lo and behold, in that patio area, they had it set up to where they were going to do paint craze on that patio, which is kind of nice because nobody really sits there that much to eat, and it was kind of shaded area, and they have the umbrellas, so it was just nicely set up. So basically, I bumped into one of my good friends that works at the park, and he was I went over there, went up, said hi, blah blah blah, and we're talking and I'm looking at the painting and he's telling me about it, and what they basically have is they have a good sized canvas. It's not a small little thing. And what they do is they have somebody there, Paint Crazes, like a company that comes in, mainly bars and stuff, so while you're drinking you can paint. And I don't know if you saw the pictures online of that carousel painting, but in any case, they have somebody that's going to teach you how to paint that. You don't need any skill necessary, so that might be good for me because I paint like a preschool kid and I suck at it. So, but I'm definitely going to do the Goliath one. It's in September. I can't find the page. I want to say it's like September 13th or something. But next time they're going to do Goliath instead of the carousel. And he brought up the painting, showed me the actual painting that they're going to be looking at, draw from. And let me tell you, it's not a Picasso or anything, but it looks magnificent. And I want to do it, and then I can hang it proudly back here. And if you do want to do it, you can buy the tickets online to do it. It is an extra charge. It's $25 if you're a season pass holder. And I want to say it's like $40, $45 if you're not a season pass holder to do the painting. I mean, you get paint brushes and stuff. So it looks like it's a lot of fun. I did not really stick around to see it. We were too busy, the kid, I couldn't have done it with the kids. So when I do it, I can't take the kids because they're going to sit there and go, Dad, I want to go on the ride. Dad, I got to go to the bathroom. Dad, I got to eat. Dad. That's all. Ask Luco. That's all you hear all day. Dad. Yeah, that's the rumor of the thingamajiggy. Yeah, what do you call it? Oh, look at it. A million people started talking now. I like this. I like that. All of a sudden it was like, bing! I don't know what happened. But in any case, the whole, I planned on doing it. I was going to do it, and then I really thought about it. When you have two kids, and most of my children, that have hung out with me in the park, especially with Jeremy. Jeremy kind of gets antsy and becomes a brat, and he's a great kid, and I love him to death. But in that kind of environment, to have him sit there for 2 hours while I paint, my thing would look like I splattered blood from beating the kid to death. Even though I wouldn't beat the kid to death, but you get what I'm saying. It just wouldn't be enjoyable for me and anybody else around. So it's definitely something that you want to do when you don't have children around. Because they're just going to aggravate the hell out of you, and you're not going to be able to enjoy it, and it's gonna piss people off. So when the next one comes up, I'm going to leave the children at home, and then I'm going to paint. I'm going to be the Giggles Picasso, and I'm going to try my hardest to paint. That's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to paint. We'll see how good my Goliath comes out. So if anybody wants to come out that day, and we can all make a fool of ourselves. I'll find out the date, and on the next week's show, I will let you know the date for sure, and then we can start a game plan on going. Because I think it's definitely going to be something fun, something for everybody to enjoy. And plus, think about it: you got to paint your little preschool painting, because most of us don't have painting skills. So we'll see how good that these people can get me to not look like I just put paint on my hand and went bang, 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 bang. So. Definitely something I want to check out. I think, trust me, I'm fat and smelly. Techno Dancer 100, whoever you may be. So, maybe I'm not smelly, but I'm fat, and I can deal with that. Oh, my Goliath does look kind of small. Woo! It's not as big as Goliath, I'll tell you that. All right. So let me get into the big thing because, well, it's not, it's big and not big enough. But let's see. let's get into some Universal Orlando news. There's a bunch of things coming out. And because I'm a horror buff, this came out, and I don't know if I've said I've been going to Fall Con, and we're going, most likely going to go a couple days before, because if you go a couple days after, the Halloween Horror Nights isn't on. If you go to Halloween Horror Nights website right now for Orlando and Hollywood, the dates are up, the prices are up, everything's going, they're starting to release things, and they did officially announce the Walking Dead haunt. Now, I read up that they usually don't do the same haunts twice. This is the third year in a row they did a Walking Dead haunt down at Universal Orlando. So I saw the video. There's two videos. There's the guy that's head of, has something to do with Halloween Horror Nights. And then they had the guy that does the effects on the show talking about it. But basically what's going to happen is going to take all the intense moments from the last season. You're going to have the Moonshine House, you're going to have the Country Club, the Tunnel. I guess you'll be able to go inside Terminus. It's going to be inside one of the studio backlot buildings, and the facade is going to be on the outside instead of the inside, so that they can use every square inch of this studio spot. Is basically the size of two haunted houses just in one building, because evidently they take one big building and put two haunts in it. They said this is the biggest haunt that they're ever going to build, or that they've ever built. So lucky for me that I am going, so I could see it, because this could potentially be the last time you see a Walking Dead haunt there. I mean, unless they just keep doing the Walking Dead haunt, it becomes a yearly thing until the Walking Dead is not popular anymore. But I'm going to be there. I'm going. But anyway, so they haven't announced any other haunts or anything, but there's going to be 7 more haunts announced. It's going to be a mix of, IPs and original haunts. So the IPs, if you don't know what that is brand names like Walking Dead, stuff like that. It's going to be intellectual property. It's going to be probably known horror movies and stuff like that. So I'm definitely going to be going down there, seeing what it's got. I know they have a Bill and Ted show. We did look in, myself and Luco, because the other 4 amigos are off in California. We did some research on what we want to do for this Halloween Horror Nights or Fall Con. We're trying to figure out the cheapest way to go, blah, blah, blah. But I did notice something that I think, actually, we probably should do. They have a RIP tour. And it's $103 extra on top of your ticket. And, you get a guide, and they take you around, blah, 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 and you skip the line, and you can get to go on a couple rides, and then you get VIP seating at Bill and Ted, and blah, 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 blah. So basically, what I'm looking into is adding that to my package of things to do. And then, we'll do Fall Con. The only sad thing that I did find out is that there is no Legoland add-on day anymore, because Fall Con is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it probably looks something like, I'm probably going to assume, and I hate to assume because you know what happens. You know what that means. You make an ass out of you and me. But most likely what's going to happen is Friday's probably going to be Tampa Busch Gardens into Saturday morning, and then head out to one of the fun spots, and then go to the other fun spot, and then end. I don't know what's going to happen for the rest of the trip. Are we going to head home? Are we going to do anything else? That we need to talk about, see how much things are going to cost, and then go from there, because I want to go. I want to have fun. I'm going to let loose like I did with SpringCon. I had so much fun with my amigos, and hopefully all 6 amigos go again. That we just gotta do it, and hopefully other people go, and then we can just romp through the parks and have a blast, because it's going to be amazing, I think. Now the other stuff is, there's a new app if you have an Android, which I do, and I hate this phone. I like to throw it in the toilet and flush it. Yes, I said that. But anyways, if you have an Android, Universal Studios Orlando has a new app, and it's in the Google Play Store. It's free, and it'll give you, like any amusement park app, it'll give you, information about the park, the rides, the shows, the food, ride times, etc., all that stuff. So if you want to get it, download it. I'll probably download it later, get myself kind of in the mood for when I'm going to Fall Con, check things out. And plus then, once Harry Potter opens, I can laugh and go, ha, you idiot, you're waiting 3-4 hours to get on this stupid ride. Kind of thing. But then, now, here's something for all you Harry Potter lovers that plan on going stupidly this year. Like me, stupidly going this year. They said how I don't know who went the first year last year, but evidently to go into the Wizarding World of Harry Potter the year it opened, people either waited in a very long, dumb line, or they gave you a time to come back to go through. It's going to be run the same way, but I also heard that just by taking the train isn't going to cut you any time, to get into the rides and Diagon Alley and all that stuff. So you may not know what the wait time is until you get there. So if you're in the Islands of Adventure Park and you want to take the train across to get to Diagon Alley into the Universal Orlando side, you may be awakened with a 3, 4, 5, 10, 20-hour wait to get on any rides. See, my thing is, I don't really like Harry Potter in the terms that all these people love Harry Potter. I don't like it that way. And I know people want to crucify me for saying that. The rides are beautiful. The rides are great. But I hate the movies. I think the movies are garbage. And my thinking with this, Galaxy 5 S5 can eat poopity boop boop. That's what I say. What do you call it? I lost my train of thought. Well, anyway, with the rides, I don't. To me, I see Star Wars as bigger than Harry Potter. Harry Potter, a little wizard, little boy, likes a girl, can't get the girl kind of thing. Woo, magic trick, woo, I'm gonna get you, psh, kind of thing. But I don't see the appeal to be that crazy. The attractions are good, yes. They did great jobs while you're waiting in the queue line with all the interactive stuff. But at the end of the day, there is no ride on the planet worth more than maybe a 30-minute wait. There is none. None exists. It just doesn't exist. If you have to wait really more than a half hour for a ride, unless it's the only time in the world you're going there, then yeah, wait in line, I guess. But if you're going to come back at another time, then forget it. Why wait? Why would you want to wait? Why? Look at me. I love Bizarro at Six Flags Arena. That's my #1 coaster on the planet. But I wouldn't wait more than 30 minutes for it, ever. Maybe because it's my home park and I can, I go a million times a year and I can, if I don't hit it today, I'll go hit it tomorrow or whatever day. But even if I didn't, I wouldn't wait a half hour. It just wouldn't happen. And I understand they get you. If you want to, you cannot use the Express Pass at Universal on any of the Harry Potter stuff. That's off limits. Everything else that's not Harry Potter is on the Express Pass. So have at it and have fun. But I'm telling you, I don't see the appeal. Maybe because I don't like the movies, I'm just like, eh. For those that love the movies, are like, yeah, I gotta go. I remember the first time I was in the queue line for the Wizarding World Harry Potter ride in the castle, and I saw this mother and daughter. It was had to have been minimum 90 degrees. It was probably more like 100. It was hot. My fat rolls had sweat, and then them sweats had sweats, and that sweat had sweat. That's how hot it was. In any case, it was so hot, and them two idiots had them stupid Harry Potter robes on and wands in their hand, ready to cast an imaginary magic spell. I don't get it. I love Star Wars, but you won't see me dressed up as a Stormtrooper or Yoda or Chewbacca or whatever. You won't see that happen. I don't know, maybe I should. Maybe I should get into stuff like that. I don't know. But for me, I just don't see the appeal in the long-lasting all-hail Harry Potter. It's just not that all-amazing to me. I don't know why. Maybe it's me. It's me. You guys may love Harry Potter, and I'm sorry if I offended you that I said I think it's crap. Just like the Galaxy. S5, I think, is crap. Personally, for me, the iPhone is the way to go, Lugo. End of the day, iPhone is the only way to go. I don't know why, but for me it is. It's the only way to go.
You know, you guys may love Harry Potter.
What the hell? The name? Oh, Jerry Willett says the flyer should be out next week. I mean, they're taking a long time with the flyer, which is I mean, I know. See, the bad thing is with Paul Blick stepping down. I still don't know who the new guy is that's taking his place. You know, I don't know. You know, I would love to find out who the new events director is, since Paul Blick has stepped down, and so and knows Techno Dancer 100. I do not have a girlfriend, but that's okay. Uh, uh, the whole how do I put it? I mean, it's going to be kind of weird because I joined 2009, 2010 in Ace, so I only know how Paul Blick does events. So I'm probably going to be a bit biased to what this guy does. And there's no offense to the guy. I don't, you know, this is his first step up to the plate. So I mean, I'm gonna give the new guy a little slack and see what he can do. You know, everybody has different styles, different tastes, different this and that. So I'm gonna see how this guy does his thing. This is for hopefully the guy comes big because you know, people are gonna have a certain kind of expectation. I mean, sometimes people didn't like Paul Blick. I'm a Paul Blick fan, but maybe I'll be this guy fan. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. But since Paul Blick has stepped down and now we got to see who this guy, I don't know who he is. I got to find that out so I can talk to him and stuff and see if maybe we can get him to call on the show sometime, let him introduce himself. He can talk up Fall Con and all that stuff like we did with Paul Blick. Hopefully this guy is willing to do that. So we'll find that out. Excuse me. Yeah, goat coaster. We can hopefully when you like go over the lift hill, you don't like to do a banshee. It has the banshee scream. Maybe they'll have a goat sound. Go over the hill, down the hill. That would be kind of cool. Maybe the new events director is a female. That would be interesting to say the least. But in any case, so enough of the whole Universal thing. I'm going to get into what I feel about the New England Sky Screamer. I finally got to ride it. You know, I've been coastering around all over the place. You know, starting with Spring Con. I've been going, 5 weeks straight, I believe. This is going to be the 5th week straight, I think. In any case, you know, I started out in Spring Con. Then I went to the Great Escape. Then I went to Lake Compounce. Then I went to Six Flags New England. Yeah, that was the 4th one. So this is going to be, this weekend coming up is going to be my 5th straight weekend at an amusement park, which is great. But anyways, I finally got to ride the New England Sky Screamer Sunday for the first time. I really enjoyed the ride. I mean, the morning the wind wasn't kicking or anything. The nighttime it was. But I thought it was a nice ride. You know, you go up. It had beautiful views. Everything looked like the size of an ant. You know, everything looked so small. Bizarro, Goliath, Cyclone, Panama, everything looked tiny. You could see the river. You could see Springfield. You could see all over the place. It has some awesome music. I didn't hear the same music twice that I can remember anyway. But the cool thing that I like about it is this speaker's all built into the tower, and as you go up, it must trigger something, so it's only those speakers. So you hear music the whole ride, and everybody at the bottom doesn't hear the music as clear as you do. And at nighttime, to be able to see the park at night is a beautiful thing. You know, with the lights on Pandemonium and the lights on Goliath and the lights throughout the park, and you can see downtown, you know, Springfield. Now, it's definitely a good ride. The queue line. moves pretty quickly. I'm sure everybody's been reading about it and seen video of it and heard all about it, but this is just my impression of it. The only complaint that I have and about the ride is it's a short cycle. It's like you go up, you get to the top, spin once or twice, and then come right back down. Could be more than that, I don't know. It just seems like you come up and you come down. And you don't really get to take in the total view, even though you're up there pretty high. But I'm sure, now I don't know this, I haven't talked to the park at all about the actual answer to why. I did tell them, I said, I told them everything I just said. I said, the ride's beautiful, I love this kind of ride, I love swing rides. It's tall, it's beautiful, the music's great, the lights are great on it. But the only bad thing is the short cycle. I wish it was a little longer. Maybe 30, 45 seconds longer. That might be too much. I mean, a lot of us in the in this community, we've all talked. And we all suspect. Now, I'm waiting to hear from the park what they say. But my thinking on this is probably try to get as many people as they can through the door. That's what I think. It's going to be a work in progress. They're going to, they'll probably play around it. Maybe next time you go and you ride it, it might be longer. It might even be shorter. I don't know. Well, it can't be any shorter, but maybe it could be longer. Maybe it could be really long. I don't know. Though when you're talking in line with people, even the GP, besides the Coaster fanatics, have all stated the same thing. They love the ride. They just wish it was longer. So, I don't know. Personally, for me, if I had to wait, 20 minutes for the ride, but it was a longer cycle, I would wait. Some people don't want to wait, because especially if the whole queue line's filled up. People don't want to wait. People are impatient. And that could be a good way for them to sell, flash passes. But that's neither here nor there. I just think, personally, it should be longer. So I'm just hoping that they listen to the GP and they listen to us and they go, hey, this is we love the ride, but we want it just a little bit longer. Because it's not that long of a ride. I mean, it's a cool ride. I like it. See, I love swing rides, and to be able to say I went on the tallest one in the world, I'm all for it. So we'll see how that pans out over time. So until then, we just got to deal with the short ride cycle, and then maybe, knock on wood, that they'll say, hey, okay, let's give them a longer ride cycle. That would be nice. So I'm not bashing the ride. I think it's a great ride. The only thing I'm bashing is the ride cycle. I just wish it was longer, but it's definitely a hit. People were waiting for it all day. People ride it. They're not lacking riders. Some people won't ride it. They say, too high. I've talked to people that haven't been to the park yet, and they're like, nah, I ain't riding that thing. That's too high. But the best thing, and I cannot forget about this, I told Devin I was going to embarrass the hell out of him. All right, so during the day we ride it. I saw Larry, Tina, AJ, me, Luco, the kids. We go on it, we ride it. Kids love it. They want to ride it later. They want to ride it at night. So, we start switching up riders and, and all that. So me and Devin finally get to ride. I rode with Jeremy. So me and Devin get to ride. The wind's starting to kick. And the seat starts swaying like this. Nothing crazy. We didn't do a complete spin around or nothing. But the seat started swaying a little bit. And he screamed like a little girl, like he was getting ready to, oh my God, let me off the seat. Oh God, stop. Oh, I gotta get off the ride. Oh, like a girl until it stopped. He just had to get off the ride. The kid, he's like a little girl, screamed like a little girl. And he told me he was going to beat me up, but he's not here to stop me from telling the story about how he screamed like a little girl. Jeremy, the little one, he loved it. He was sitting with Luco. Them two were having a party up in front of us. I had the little girl sitting in the seat next to me, crying for dear life. See, the key is you put the fattest person on the inside, and then you get a little sway with the chains. So it's definitely something that if you know somebody that's afraid to be up that high, I mean, I know you're not swinging at 400 feet. I don't even know what you're swinging at, and they haven't officially said the height yet. So, but, if you want to get it to sway on a person, stick the fattest person on the inside. It works every time. It does. It really does, because, you know, when I sat on the inside with Jeremy, I sat on the inside with Devin, the thing swayed. Me and Luco, we just balance out. We don't really sway that much. But you put a little kid on the end there, forget about it. You're going to make people cry about it. But still, good ride. If you haven't ridden it, I say go ride it. It's definitely an awesome, awesome, awesome ride. All right, let's get into some events. Upcoming events. And then we'll pull up some... The thing swayed. Me and Luca. And we'll put up some, what do you call it? Hang on, let me pull. I didn't download the flyer thing. I'm just going to go to the site. I'm going to read off the flyers this time. Usually I go, here's the date, go, 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 go. But tonight, I want to read off some of the flyers because there are some newer events that have been posted with dates and prices and stuff. What was the first one that I started with? All right. So on June 28th, if you like Hershey Park, there's Ace Day at Hershey Park out in Hershey, Pennsylvania. And let's look at that flyer briefly. Let's look at the flower. All right. So basically the cost is if you got a season pass and you're an Ace member, it's $25. Non-members with a season pass is $30. Members without a season pass is $60. Non-members without a season pass is $65. Basically, this is what it's looking like. You're going to get registrations from 8 to 8:30 in the Tram Circle. Morning ERT from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Evening ERT from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. You're going to get lunch. Doesn't say what time, but it's going to be hot dogs, hamburgers, pulled pork, baked beans, pasta salad, Pepsi products will be available. There's going to be surprises, probably a tour like they did last time, but you are going to get exclusive ride time on the Comet, Sky Rush, and the Super. Oh, this time you get the Super Duper Looper at night. During the morning, you're going to get Lightning Racer and Wildcat. Oh, I wish I was going. Oh, I wish I was going. Oh, I wish I was, but I'm not. Shame, shame on me. I love Lightning Racer and I love Wildcat. I just realized that, and I've read this flyer before. So I think I'm getting Alzheimer's or something because I'm old, you know. So, all right. Let's go to the next flyer. What do we got next? What do we got here? BonCon at Schlitterbahn in Kansas City. No, yeah. Well, that's on the 28th as well. So if you go into Kansas City Schlitterbahn, and I don't think that, what do you call it, is open yet. Varut. I haven't heard that has opened yet. Anyway, so let me just read the flyer real quick. 8:30 a.m. is check-in. 9 a.m. ERT on Varut. 10 to 8. 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Schlitterbahn open to the public. 1 p.m. snack break. 6 p.m. dinner and announcements. Evening. The evening activities will include ERT, night heated pool party, and desserts. They got to finalize, but Ace members is 28, non-members is 38. Children 3 and under are free. So if you're looking to do that, you know, if you're going to the Kansas City area and you want to be crazy and you want to ride the Varuk crazy water slide, that's for you. Now there's a coaster camp out, and that is put out by Cedar Point, and that's on the 18th through the 19th. Let's see, I got the flyer right here. It's popping up. It's called Coaster Camp out at Cedar Point. You're going to be able to Set up your tent inside the Antique Cars Ride area in Frontier Town. Then it's evening ERT. Time with friends. Food morning. More ERT in the morning. And another great day at Cedar Point. So Friday, it's all day check-in at the park. It's from 6:30 to 8 p.m. Come in and get it. Dinner served. 9:30 p.m. registered campers and their guests begin setting up their tents. 10:30 to midnight ERT on Maverick and Skyhawk. On Saturday, from midnight to 6 a.m., sleepy time. 6 to 9 a.m., showers available for in-park campers. 7 to 9, ERT on Millennium Force, gatekeeper and breakfast available. 9 to 10 a.m., in-park campers clean up and remove their crap. You can get this hotel info. Breakers Express, $134 for the night. $169 for hotel breakers, Bonnet Air Room. 2 double beds. $248 hotel breakers for 2 queen beds for the night. So if you're looking to stay, that's what you're going to get. What else we got on the list? So if you want to go to Cedar Point and sleep inside it, there you go. On the 19th, there's Ace Day at Santa's Village. Here is your rundown of things on the flyer. It's $50 for members and $58 for guests. It's on one day, on a Saturday. It starts off at Santa's Village, 8:45 a.m., meeting the Nutcracker Slide, at the Nutcracker Slide in the parking lot. Please be prompt, 9 a.m., ERT on Rudy's Rapid Transit with Santa. Followed by breakfast at the Sugar and Spice Bakery. Excuse me. 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., Santa's Village, open to the general public and you. And then you got to ride, then Storyland is 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Storyland open to the general public and you. 5 p.m. Ace Cookout, 6 p.m. ERT on Rorosaurus, and walk back tour to be announced. So it's $50 or $58 depending upon. What you're looking for. I mean, it's kind of a crazy schedule, and I wish they did do a 2-day event. It's just a compact schedule because you know what? Those are little parks. I love little parks, and I like to explore them. I mean, I've been to them. I enjoy them. I mean, you realistically can kind of what I call chew and screw with the parks. You can do a little bit of everything at both parks if you time it right. So now there's an event with no flyer on the 19th to the 20th. Blast from the Past Festival at Kenock Lake Park. There is no event flyer at this time. Actually, the next few events there is none, but we'll get to that. On the 25th, there is in Denver, Colorado, Ace Evening at Lakeside Amusement Park. Again, no flyer yet. On the 26th, there's Galveston SummerCon at Schlitterbahn in Galveston, Texas. No flyer yet. On the 26th as well, there's Allegheny Mountain Madness at Lakemount and Park and Del Grosso's out in Altoona and Tipton, PA. On the 27th is KennyCon. I don't have a flyer yet for that. This is July, by the way. Now I got a flyer for this. On August 2nd, Ace Midwest Hog Wild. And let's just see what you get for Hog Wild. Wow, there's a lot of stuff. Ace members, $30. 15 with an IB. Oh, it's at Indiana Beach. If you get a season pass at 15, gets 40, 25 with a season pass. You get from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. ERT on Steel Hog, Cornball Express, and Who's a Hurricane. 11 a.m. Taco Shop Takeover. 1 p.m. Den of Lost Thieves Contest. 2 p.m. Fascination Contest. 3 VIP Ski Show Seating. 4 p.m. Schaefer Swings Takeover. 5 p.m. Dodgem Takeover. 6 p.m. Splash Battle Takeover. 7 p.m. Hog Wild Buffet. Ooh. 8 p.m. Hog Wild festivities in the ballroom, including award presentation, Rebel prizes, crow appearance, giveaways. 9 p.m. VIP photo tour of Dr. Frankenstein's Haunted Castle. Lights out. What was that? Lights on. Lights on. That's for Saturday. Oh, 10 p.m. Schaefer Queen Cruise with complimentary drinks and appetizers during the fireworks. 11 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. ERT and the Steelhawk Cornball Express. Who's the Hurricane? Lost Coaster of Superstition Mountain and Tigger, whatever they call it. Sunday, 8 a.m. You got Hog Wild Games. 9 to 11 a.m. Bonus ERT on the Steelhawk Cornball Express. Who's the Hurricane? Lost Coaster of the Mountain and Tigger. And 11 a.m. discount on Sunday brunch at Sky Room Restaurant. Indiana Beach is in the Eastern Time Zone. All right, let's get to that countdown to Connecticut. I went too far. Is the next. This is at Quasi, and then Lake Compounce. Here's the flyer. It will cost you, for ACE members, $73. Guests, $79. There are season pass holder discounts. So at Quasi is 8:30 a.m. is check-in, 9 to 10:45 ERT in the Wooden Warrior and the Little Dipper, 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. Continental Breakfast, 11 to 10 Quasi's open, noon to 1 picnic lunch, and then from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. you can do Lake Compounce. 5 to 7:30 a.m. is the bountiful buffet dinner, and that's one you don't want to miss because it's like crazy amazing. 6 p.m. group photo, door prize giveaways, Ace auction, 10 p.m. Lake Compound, it's closed to the public, 10 to 11 ERT and the Boulder Dash. You do get a discount for Lake Compounds for $15, no, $19. Quasi is a $5, so you can get, what, $24 discount if you have 2 season passes. Could be a great thing. So, you know, if you're down for the cause, so you're looking at what? Take off 10. That's 63. Take off another 9. $55 somewhere. I suck at math. I really do, especially on the fly. But whatever it is, that's what your ticket would be if you have at least a season pass to Lake Compounce, which I do. Now, the last one of the evening that I'm going to talk about is going to be Luna Park Fest 4. That's at Luna Park in Brooklyn, New York, the day after the countdown to Connecticut. And the flyer is available. From 10 a.m. to 10:30, there's registration by Thunderbolt. 10:30 to 11 a.m., there is Thunderbolt ERT. 11 a.m. is the group photo. 11 to 3, enjoy your 4-hour Luna Park wristband. 3 p.m. is a Meat Lovers buffet and B&B Carousel building, wherever that is. It's $55 for ACE members and $60 for guests. It's over $100 value. Now, just because you get that, this is what you're actually going to get. You're going to get a half-hour ERT in the new Thunderbolt. You're going to get a 4-hour wristband for Luna Park. Covers 22 rides, including Soaring Eagle, Steeplechase, and the Tickler roller coaster, including credits for 2 Cyclone and 2 Thunderbolt rides. So not only do you get a half-hour ERT on Thunderbolt, you're going to get 2 more rides on it. You can also get, for Dino's Wonder Wheel amusement park add-on, enjoy a 2-hour wristband for $10. Purchase at the park on day of event. Includes a Sea Serpent roller coaster. You can get the Wonder Wheel. You can get... you know, I didn't really spend much time in Dino's Wonderland Park when I went. I rode the Wonder Wheel and I rode the Haunted House. That's all. And I think I did the roller coaster, the kiddie coaster. But you also, the Meat Lovers buffet is hamburgers, cheeseburgers, Nathan's hot dogs, chicken wings, and French fries. So that's a pretty awesome. So think about it. You're getting all that, and for only $55, that's a deal. Some people think that's not a deal. Some people think they can do better on their own. You know, they're like, oh, that's a ripoff. It is not a ripoff. If you, I don't know how many of you have just gone to go without an ACE event. You need to remortgage your house and sell your car, sell the clothes on your back and everything you own just to spend a day there. Especially if you have kids or something, forget about it. You're going to lose everything. You're not going to have anything left. That place is so expensive. It's one of those places that, yes, It's in New York City, so to speak. It's in Brooklyn. It's Coney Island. It's got nostalgia. It's on the upcoming, but it's wicked expensive. One ride on Cyclone is $8. I don't know how much Thunderbolt is going to be. It's just one of those. Damn, it's really expensive. The one ride on the Wonder Wheel alone is like $5-6. Same thing with the Haunted House. It's not cheap. So when you add up, and then the other coasters are a few dollars. I don't know how $5, $10, whatever they are. You're gonna be spending an arm and a leg just to go. So for $55, you're getting food, you're getting all that. So really $65 if you add on the Dino's Wonder Wheel, and I know that I would. I know I would do it because, hey, let's face it. I want to ride the Wonder Wheel again. I think it's such an awesome ride. I've only rode the inside where the cars move. Oh, Jesus. My phone's blowing up. My phone's blowing up from my amigos in California. I think they're just texting me to bust my chops. Let's see what they say from California. Oh, yeah, wish you were here. Aw, wish you should be here. They're all busting my chops. We miss you, amigo. Wish you were here. Hello from San Francisco. Dave, we miss you, amigo. Well, if they're watching it, I don't think they are, but I miss you guys too. And if not, after the show, I'll text them because they're busting my chops. Bastards. It's just, I wish I was there. New York isn't cheap, but, I promised Luco for the last couple of years that I would go, and then I never went for whatever my reason was. I don't know what my reasoning was. I think it was because of the kids, and I didn't want to take the kids because I just didn't feel like spending, $150 or so to bring them, and I don't know if Jeremy could get on everything, and it was just one of those weird things. So, I will definitely go. I'm definitely going to go this year. Luco has my word, because Luco said he's going to do some online payment. You can pay online, then I can whack the card with it, and then you can do it that way. I'll pay for it that way. So, Luco, you better get the online registration thing going so I can pay for it. And then I'll just crash at Tony and May's house or Luco's house, somebody's house, and just go with everybody and have some fun. And then I can go to Luna Park and go ride, pick up some new credits I haven't gotten. So I think it's going to be a fun day. So for all those that are thinking about it, I would suggest going. But in any case, so keep in mind also, once we get the flyer for Fall Con, we'll go gun-ho on that because Florida's a nice place to be. It's still going to be hot, but I don't believe as hot as August, July, June, whenever. It still gets hot around that time. I was there once in October, in the middle of October, and it was pretty hot. I was sweating. It's just one of those, one of those places I'd love to go. And plus adding on Universal, and I love Tampa Busch Gardens. I love going to Fun Spot. I've been to the one in Kissimmee. I haven't been to the one in Orlando yet. So the Amigos will rise again. It'll be fun. That's for sure. But anyways, I'm your host, Dr. Giggles. I'm going to get going. I will be on air next Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or Eastern Daylight Savings Time, or whatever savings time, or whatever Eastern Time you want to call it. This weekend, I will be at Six Flags New England. Again, my dad's coming this time, and we're going to put him on the 400-foot swing ride and go in the water park. And I bought some of my own sunblock because I got burnt to a crisp, a little toasty. And that's where I'm going to be. And then next weekend, I'm going to go to Dorney Park. And I will have a lot of fun. So thank you all for tuning in. I will see you all next week, Thursday at 9 p.m. And we're going to run down whatever happens and the crazy stuff that's going to happen because, you know, it's that time of the year. Things keep going on and going crazy within the park. You start hearing more rumors, maybe. And I'm going to talk with the park to get Houdini down. I came up with some other grand ideas I want to do in the park. And we'll see what happens. But until next time, thank you all for watching. And, Jesus. Anyways, I will see you all next week, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm your host, Dr. Giggles. See you later. And keep on coasting, baby. Woo! Hey, it didn't play. There we go. Peace.